隊ゾクレンジャー。進んでますよ。すでに暴族一のヒーロー研究家スースーパマーンを地域に送り込んであります。
A staple of the Super Sentai series are episodes in which the heroes take on evil clones or counterparts that are controlled by the enemy organization. This is a tradition that goes as far back as Jakka Dengekitai and lives on in newer shows like Zenkaiger, which prominently featured Dark Sentai gear clones. But when it comes to evil counterparts, there is one tradition that took time to develop and evolve into a more integral element of the long-running franchise: evil Super Sentai teams. One of the earliest manifestations of this idea appears in 1981's Taiyo Sentai Sun Vulcan. As part of their forces, the Machine Empire Black Magma includes a quartet of female spies that go by the name Zero Girls and wear different color-coded uniforms. Initially led by Zero One, an Amazon killer later in the series, these characters would take on the Sun Vulcan team throughout the series run. They would be followed by the Cat Gang and 5 Beastnoids, who are members of the Neon Empire gear in the 1984 TV series Shodenshi Bioman. The Cat Gang, which only appears in Shodenshi Bioman the movie, is led by Farah Cat and follow a similar aesthetic and composition to the Zero Girl team. The 5 Beastnoids would take the idea of a counter squadron even further by parodying Bioman's roll call and poses. This is one of the earliest instances in the Super Sentai series of characters poking fun at some of the staples that had come to define these shows. Then, in 1994's Ninja Sentai Carranger, the idea of an evil Super Sentai would finally be realized with the introduction of the Flowery Kunoichi team. Made up of 5 female ninjas, this task force is the first one to have color-coded uniforms and a theme, just like their heroic counterparts. This brings us to 1996's Gekisou Sentai Carranger, a TV series that is fondly remembered for the humorous approach it took with its characters and stories, plus the inventive ways in which it parodied many of the traditions that had been baked into the Super Sentai series by the time the program had gone into production. In episode 25, The Mysterious Intruding Girl, we are introduced to Boso Sentai Zokuranger, led by S.S. Paman, the Bosok's best hero researcher. The Zokuranger have come together to finally defeat the Carranger. And they appear in dramatic fashion by dropping flyers announcing the exciting arrival of a new hero team and proclaiming Carranger to be outdated heroes. This is followed by a dramatic roll call that demonstrates their evil ways, including the shooting of flowers, destroying sandcastles, breaking windows, stealing popsicles, and muddying up clean laundry. They quickly overwhelm the Carranger thanks to SS Paman's analysis of their moves, which allowed the Zokuranger to easily counter each Carranger. And then they break out their special finisher move, Gang Ranger Ball, which incapacitates the Carranger. They are only saved by a last-minute intervention by White Racer. While frustrated by their unexpected loss, the Zokuranger make quick preparations for a counterattack by upgrading their personal weapons and completing their ultimate power, the Zokuren Bazooka. This team cannon possesses 5 times the power of the Carranger's Giga formula, and to ensure their plans are not interfered with again, they kidnap White Racer to use as a hostage against the Carranger. And their plan works as the Zokurangers again make quick work of the Carranger, easily defeating each of them individually and then blasting them with the Zokuren bazooka. It's only thanks to White Racer's quick thinking that the Carranger managed to avoid the cannon's finishing blast and defeat the evil squadron. The Zokuranger would only appear once in Carranger, but they became memorable characters thanks to their humorous presentation, multiple references to series tropes, and repurposing of props from previous Super Sentai programs. These include multiple callbacks to Jetman, like their team pose and the repurposing of the Neo Jetman's Flare Buster, modifying Lifeman's Falcon Saber for the team's personal arsenal, referencing Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger's Storm Finisher move, plus SS Paman's final sword attack when in giant form, which recalls several Super Sentai Robo finishers including Battle Fever J, Gogol 5, O-Ranger, and Flashman. And of course, their theme song, which is a parody of the Carranger one and is also performed by the same singer, Naritaka Takayama, who is well known for his other contributions to the Super Sentai series, including songs for Mega Ranger, Gogol 5, and Time Ranger. If you want to experience what the Zokuranger are all about, episode 25 of Carranger is included in Shout Factory's domestic DVD release of the series.